Hello students, by this video let us study about the physical properties of the group 15 elements, that is the nitrogen group. So well, we know that nitrogen group elements consist of 5 elements starting from nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. So let us see first the physical state of the elements. So here nitrogen is the only element which exists as gas. Remaining all other elements like phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth, they exist as solids. Next let us see the atomic number. So while coming down the group, the atomic number increases in the case of this nitrogen group. Nitrogen atomic number is 7, phosphorus 15, arsenic 33, antimony 51 and bismuth 83. Next we will see the atomic mass. So atomic mass of nitrogen is 14, phosphorus it is 30.97, arsenic it is 74.92 and antimony 121.76 and for bismuth it is 209.98. So likewise the atomic radius. So atomic radius here it is measured in Armstrong units. So for nitrogen the atomic radius is 1.55 Armstrong unit, whereas phosphorus it is 1.8 Armstrong unit and arsenic 1.85 Armstrong unit, and for antimony it is 2.06 Armstrong unit and bismuth it is 2.07 Armstrong unit. So in the case of phosphorus and arsenic almost similar atomic radius, and in the case of antimony and bismuth is also the same atomic radius of 2.06 and 2.07. Fine. Now let us look at the density. Density we know mass by volume at 293 Kelvin. The density of these elements are not the same. They are different. Okay. So in the case of nitrogen the density is 1.14 into 10 to the power minus 3. In the case of phosphorus it is 1.82. And for arsenic it is 5.75 and antimony it is 6.68 and for bismuth it is 9.79. Yes. Now let us look into the isotopes of 15 group elements. So all the elements isotopes are there. So we know what is isotope. Isotopes are the elements having the same molecular mass but different atomic mass. Fine. So here the atomic mass is different. In the case of nitrogen exist two isotopes there, N14 and N15. Yes. Then phosphorus it is 31. Only one isotope is existing. In the case of arsenic, antimony and bismuth and phosphorus. Only for the case of nitrogen two isotopes exist. So in the case of arsenic it is arsenic 75 and antimony Sb 121 and bismuth Bi 209. So these are the isotopes of 15 group elements. Next comes the electronic configuration. So here the short form of electronic configuration is represented here. For nitrogen, the electronic configuration is atomic number is 7. So based on this atomic number, we write electronic configuration the short form helium 2s2 2p3. And for phosphorus it is neon 3s2 3p3. Atomic number is 15. Yes, so up to neon 3s2 3p3. Then arsenic it is argon 3d10 4s2 4p3. And for antimony it is krypton 4d10 5s2 5p3. And bismuth it is xenon 4f14 5d10 6s2 6p3. Fine. So general electronic configuration for this NS that is nitrogen group is NS2NP3. So this is the general electronic configuration for all the elements in this 15th group, nitrogen group, NS2NP3. Fine. So that's it about electronic configuration. Now let us see the melting point and boiling point. So melting point it is here it is measured in Kelvin. So for nitrogen the melting point is 63 Kelvin. For phosphorus it is 317 Kelvin. And in the case of arsenic sublimation takes place at 889 Kelvin. So we know what is sublimation. Sublimation is the process where solid is directly converted into gas without getting converted into liquid. Yes. So here arsenic it undergoes sublimation at 889 Kelvin. Whereas in the case of antimony it is 904 and for bismuth it is 544. As well coming down the group, this melting point of all elements increase. That is general trend. But coming down to the melting point increases. But in the case of up to antimony melting point increases. From antimony again when it comes to bismuth, this melting point decreases. So you can see here, melting point of antimony it is 904, whereas in the case of bismuth it is decreased in 544. Okay, so there is a slight variation when it comes to the bismuth and antimony. Okay. Now similar in the case of boiling point too, boiling point is also measured in Kelvin. Nitrogen, the boiling point is 77 Kelvin, phosphorus is 554 Kelvin. Yes, so as it is said, coming down the group, the boiling point also increases, so that is the general trend. But when it comes to the antimony, up to antimony the boiling point increases. But coming to the bismuth, from antimony to bismuth, the boiling point decreases. So here you can see for antimony the boiling point is 1860 Kelvin. But coming to the bismuth it is decreasing. Again slight variation, slight decrease can be seen. So for bismuth it is 1837 Kelvin. Fine. So that is your trend in the case of boiling point and the melting point. Now let us study about the allotropism of 15th group elements. So only 3 elements in this nitrogen group family exhibit allotropism. So what is allotropism? So allotropism is a property of element where element exists in one or more crystalline or molecular forms in the same physical state. So this is allotropism. So in this 15th group elements, nitrogen group family, nitrogen and bismuth, these 2 elements does not exhibit any allotropism, whereas phosphorus, arsenic and antimony they exhibit allotropism based on the color. Different allotrops exist in the case of phosphorus, arsenic and antimony. So in the case of phosphorus, white phosphorus, red phosphorus, black phosphorus, scarlet phosphorus, white phosphorus. So these are the 5 allotrops of phosphorus. In the case of arsenic, arsenic also have white arsenic, grey arsenic, black arsenic, yellow arsenic. Fine. And in the case of antimony, Sp, even here too, white antimony, black antimony, blue antimony, yellow antimony. Fine. So all these allotrops they are based on the color. So based on the color we can identify the different allotrops of these elements in the case of 15th group